Okay, I think we are live now. Also, just anyone from you can confirm if my voice is coming correctly or not?
Yes, your voice is audible.
Okay, okay, thank you. So, hey everyone, I welcome you to today's Meshery CI/CD meeting. And today is 9th of January, and this is our first CI meeting with new our year. And it's 2025 now. I hope you are enjoying your new year, having some of great, you are doing some great things, right? So before starting, let me share what we actually do in this meeting. So Meshery is actually a cloud native manager, helps you to manage your infrastructure visually, and there is a bunch of things that you can explore about Meshery. Meshery is a sandbox, CNCF sandbox project, so we follow the CNCF code of conduct, be respectful to others. And in today's meeting, usually we discuss the issues around CI/CD, issues around more of the DevOps side of our the work. So if you have any agenda item that you want to discuss and it is related to this, please feel free to add your item over here. And if you have any like if you're looking for new issues, I think we have couple of issues that others can pick up. So we'll discuss about that too. Before starting, we have one more housekeeping item, which is to ensure uh, you add your name over here. So you add your name in the meeting minutes. So I will share the link of the meeting to ensure you add your name. So I'll quickly add my name. Yeah. And yeah, one more thing before starting. So, if anyone is new to today's call, if anyone is new to the Mishri, it's a great chance right now for you to introduce yourself. You can unmute yourself and give a quick introduction. Maybe your name, where are you calling from, what you like, maybe what color you like. So, if I share mine, I'm Yash, maintainer of Mishri. It's been 2 years since I'm contributing in the project, and your today's meeting host. So anyone would like to go next if someone is new to today's call?
Hello. Yeah, so my name is Shubhen. I'm from Bhubaneswar. So I have actually worked in backend with like in Fast API and Python, all these things. I also worked in deployments part like in on AWS and Azure also. So I'm like recently started like exploring more about cloud native technologies and Messery. So I'm like looking forward to learn more about cloud native technologies and I will be like specifically focus. I will be in like backend engineering. So that's all.
Thanks, Sumit. Thanks for joining us today. Hopefully, you will find something for you or to contribute if you're looking to contribute. Thanks for sharing about it. Anyone also like to go ahead before we start?
Yeah, I would. Hi, Yash. Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm Sama, and I'm based in Uganda, and I'm a software engineer. I've mostly been working on front end, but with
mhm.
yeah, Meshery, I would want to expand my skills and also try to contribute on the back end side too. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just from the newcomers meeting, just going through. Yeah, and I'm happy to be here and willing to contribute as much as I can. I think, yeah, yeah, she talked through LinkedIn, if you recall. Yeah, I'm happy to meet each and everyone else.
thanks, Sama, for your introduction. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Sangnik, I
Yeah, you
think,
did.
yeah. Sangnik, is this your first time?
I have joined the hi yes, by the way. I have joined the last week's newcomers meeting, and so it has been around a week of being participating in Meshery. Two or three issues I'm working on, so it's around my like second call for my this area. The first build and release meeting of this year. So yeah, my first build and release meeting from Meshery.
That's great. Thanks for the introduction, Sangnik. Jabri, are you around looking to give a small introduction if you are new to today's call?
Hey, yeah, sorry I'm late. My name is Jabari. Um, this is like my fourth call I've been on, but the first for the CI call. So really excited to try to help as much as possible and put my skills to the test here. So I'm really glad that I can help try to contribute. Thank you.
Thank you, Jabri. I think Ashish also joined us. Ashish, is this your first time for today's call? Would you like to introduce? Okay. If there is any issue with your mic, if you found any kind of issue and you are not able to unmute yourself, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. Okay. So I think we can start with our agenda items. If anyone joins later, feel free to, yeah, introduce yourself in the chat. Okay. So we have couple of standing agenda items and couple of agenda items for today's meeting. We are lacking we don't have much of to discuss right now, but yeah, let's start with our mystery test plan. I'll go to this repository, oh sorry, this spreadsheet, and we'll try to see if we can find something for you. Okay, so mystery and build release. So Sudhanshu, do you know where the spreadsheet is where we are tracking all our?
Just a second.
Okay, so
If you go just below one of the agenda items, I think you will get it.
this one.
No, just below one of the last agenda items, last week or something. Yeah, this one. You will get component status. This is Meshery CTL, and there is below is the test plan.
Okay, so those are new to today's call. I'll just quickly share what this spreadsheet means. Actually, for every client of the machine, we have a spreadsheet where we track the test cases. This is specifically for, I think, Meshery CTL. You can see, okay, I think this is specifically for, this contains the Meshery UI and servers Meshery CTL's unit test. So you can go and check out the workflow name and how they work and the test, how the tests are running so that you can get some idea how tests are working together in Meshery. So you can check out some of the links over here to get a more understanding to get and understand the workflows. And this spreadsheet, I think, only contains the running workflow right now we have. The next spreadsheet, which is Meshery CTL, this is more descriptive, provides you more of context of Meshery CTL test that we have right now and that we are looking to have in the future. So in this spreadsheet, you have one column which is command, like for which command we are writing a test case, and for which flag we are writing a test case in the function and the user, so that you can know if you are trying to contribute in this area, looking to contribute in this area, you know what actually to expect from that particular command and what to expect from a particular functionality to writing some test. We have some tests are already running up. Mostly the test does have yes as that means they are implemented, and some of them are we are looking for volunteers. So if you are interested in writing some test in Golang, and if you have previous experience in writing test or with Golang also, you can uh, raise up your hand in this meeting, or you can also share about your interest in the Slack also. Other maintainers from Mishi CTL would love to help you and assign the issues. Okay, so this is an Mishi serial command tracker spreadsheet. You can go and check out the link which is provided here and for the November 28th meeting we were discussing. Okay, so let's move forward with the agenda items that we have. So one of the agenda item I have is on the issue test failing on the Mishri Istio adapters. So Mishri have couple of adapters through which Mishri ingest the capabilities of other technologies like Istio and other service meshes and this helps Meshery to register the capabilities of those particular technologies. And we have test written for these adapters. So right now we are on the Meshery Stereo adapter. We have a couple of other adapters, like I think we have other adapters for Linkerd and other service meshes also. So for each adapter, we have a repository and have their own test plans. And right now they are failing. And the reason that they are failing is because in the workflow, Meshery is trying to fetch the pattern from the raw URL, which doesn't exist anymore. And the design is also an old design. So if you are new to Meshery, design is kind of like a graphical representation of your infrastructure. So after you export that design from Meshery, it will download as YAML file. So this is actually what we call a design if you are new to the Meshery. And Meshery adapter is trying to get a design which is not available anymore. So this issue can be fixed by providing a link of a valid design and an updated design. So currently I'm working on it, and hopefully maybe this week or to the next week, hopefully I will be able to deliver the fix for that. Similarly, because of that, I already discussed this. Similarly, because of this, the other tests are failing in other adapters repositories for Linkerd and others repositories. And the issue is similar because they are trying to get the design which doesn't exist anymore. Okay. I hope it gives a context what the issue is and how I'm trying to solve it. If you have any questions, I'll wait for 5 minutes of sorry, 5 seconds. And if you have any suggestion, would love to have this have those. Okay, I'll move forward. So next agenda item is also, I think, is something I have. So the next one is on call for volunteers for writing playwright test. So in Meshery, we are writing test using playwright framework. We used to have those E2E test in Cypress framework, but later on we figure out that Cypress is not a framework that is we are not able to fully utilize the Cypress, or Cypress is not capable for our use cases. We figure out later on that the playwright is something that can help us to achieve the goals that we are looking for E2 test in Meshery. And we are doing a migration from Cypress to playwright. And we have already written so many playwright tests. However, still there is some place for volunteers to jump in. So if you are someone who is interested in more of a front-end side, writing tests on the front-end side, there's a bunch of issues that you can quickly pick up and take those issues down. So if I try to give you an example of a playwright test, you can go inside the Meshery repo. And if we go inside the UI and test E2E test, we have some test already set up for like service mesh performance page and service mesh lifecycle page, and for the connection page. There are a few pages are left, and for that we are also tracking them in a spreadsheet, I guess. Or hopefully I'm not able to find that spreadsheet particularly. If this one is the one, no, actually. So I'll share that spreadsheet where we are tracking these test cases, and so that you can get idea where you can contribute and what other test cases you can pick up if you are looking to contribute to that area. Okay, so also to learn more about how to write a playwright test, we couple of weeks ago we had a tutorial, we had a discussion on a Meshery development meeting where we discussed how you can write a playwright test in Meshery, how you can contribute, how you can run those tests locally. So you can go and check out on the YouTube for that, or you can go on docs.meshery.io, and in that okay. So in that you will find this particular list of particular documentation, which I will share in the chat. You can go over there and learn how you can actually contribute within the E2E test. It's very simple. Just build the Meshery server, and you don't need to run Docker. You can run if you want, and you can simply run make test UI so that test will start running. So I will wait for 5 more seconds. If you have any questions regarding Playwright, and if you have any questions regarding or any other issues, or you are looking to work on it, please let me know. I would love to help you. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. No issue.
Am
Mhm.
I audible? I was
Yeah.
having some issues with my mic. I just had a doubt.
Mhm.
So, when we are writing this playwright test, is
Mhm.
it generally for the test, like, is it for the only for the UI? Like, the playwright tests are for the UI, right? As you have mentioned in your
Yes.
I mean the tracker which is mentioned in the Excel spreadsheet. So playwright tests are for the UI.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for the clearing. Yeah.
So playwright test usually is not. It is for the UI. So we are
Okay.
lacking some of other tests. So if you are looking to contribute in that area, we are also looking for a person to lead that area. So if you are looking in a long term, we would love to have you. We would love to help you contribute and maybe lead that in future. Okay.
Sure. Thanks for that.
Okay. So next agenda item we have on connecting Prometheus to the Meshery playground. This is agenda item from Lee. I think Lee is not able to join us today, and he might have context. But if I give in context, and if I try to give in context what actually it is, Meshery can connect with your telemetry, and Meshery have a hosted playground which is on playground.meshery.io. And through this issue, what we are trying to do is we are trying to do right now. The hosted environment is not connected with the telemetry, and it is not showing the graphs in the Meshery dashboard. And we want to deploy a Prometheus in the cluster where Playground is hosted so that Meshery can communicate with the Prometheus and can bring up those graphs. To do so, I think Sangram, one of our CI maintainer, is looking into that and getting deep dive. He's not able to join us for today for some reasons, but he might have some insights on that too. So he was looking how the hosted environment can connect to a Prometheus and leverage the existing adapters, because Meshery Istio adapters have capabilities to ingest the Prometheus and Grafana server in the Meshery. That way, Meshery can easily and quickly connect with the Prometheus and the telemetry. So I think Sangram is actually looking on this item. So I'll add his name. I would appreciate if you have any questions regarding that and how, if you're looking to contribute in this area, I will appreciate you can go and connect with Sangram, and I will get back in the Slack channel if I have any more information on that particular topic. So if anyone have any question, any suggestion on this area, would appreciate and would love to listen on that too. Okay. So next item is for the E2 tests that are failing in the Meshery PRs. So right now, some of the E2A tests are failing, and I haven't got a chance to check those yet. So if I go in this one maybe, and if I look for the E2A test, maybe pick up a. So as you can see, the end-to-end test in Meshery PR, 29 are passing. Previously, there was some issue which I fixed last week, and now 29 29 tests are passing. Two issues are still coming, and these are for the Meshery stereo adapter and configured. And I think this is coming because of the similar reason, and there was some updates in our workflows too. Like we were previously discussing about in our call today about for the Meshery stereo adapter why they were failing, and they were not able to get the pattern file because it was missing. And I think because of the same reason they are failing over here too. But there can be a much one more chance, one more cause that might be causing this, which is we recently updated our all workflows from, I think, V3 to V4 version of the checkout package. So that might be also causing this. So I haven't gave a much thought and I haven't got a chance to dig deep on this issue. So might not able to give much of the context, but maybe after the call I will check out and try to debug it. So these are the two tests right now are failing, which are aggregate chart are not displayed and connect to mystery adapter and configure it. If anyone have any thoughts on that, if anyone have any lead on that, why they are failing, would appreciate your thoughts. And yeah, if anyone have questions or anyone want to pick this up, I think this should not be much of a big issue, but if anyone want to pick this up, yeah, I would love to collaborate with you. Okay, so I guess these were the some of the agenda items for today's call, and we have covered some of them. We are missing some of our contributors today and maintainers. That's why we have less of our agenda items and less of a discussion. I'll wait for 5 more seconds and 10 more seconds if any one of you have any agenda that you think we should discuss right now, and you think you should bring if you're working on that. If not, we can wrap up our today's call and maybe we can discuss some new items in next call. So I'll wait for 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, maybe yes, you can note me to volunteers that will help playwright it with this.
For the playwright test,
Yeah, like you can note me among the volunteers on writing playwright tests.
just to confirm, you are asking to see for a demo or you are looking for
Or
to,
be like volunteering to
okay,
write. Yeah.
okay. Thanks, Osama. I think you are looking to contribute in the playwright test, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. Then in that case, you can ping me in the Slack channel. We will try
Okay.
to provide you the resources so that you can contribute. And you can,
Yeah.
as I said, you can check out this particular documentation. It contains all required things for you, how to get started and how to write, playwright test for the Meshery and how to get up Meshery also if you haven't got a chance to run Meshery locally.
Yeah, I've tried to run it, but yeah, you wasn't that much successful. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
do you have any, are you
I
facing any
think
issue that you want to discuss
yeah,
or?
the issue was can't find a provider, so the UI wasn't loading.
Oh, okay. In that case, that issue might be because you were having issues in the builder process of Mishri provider. So what you can do is delete your node modules, delete the cache, and do try to build the Mishri UI and Mishri server again. And in that case, it
Okay.
should work fine. Yeah. So try to delete your node modules and then try again. Also make sure that you are running node version 18 in your system before doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, I'll give you feedback. Thank you.
Okay. Or is there any other questions that anyone want to take?
I think Lawrence just joined. Like, Lawrence, do you have anything to discuss or like anything you have worked on to discuss any related to testing? Or I think I've graded one of the Go versions in Mishri, so is anything to discuss in that So yeah.
I'm working on one other issue right now. So let me go there.
I missed the part. Can you share again, Lawrence?
I'm working on like because one of the E2E testing is failing.
In adapter?
Yeah, I think
Okay, so you are exploring this one, right? The E2E test failing for Meshery STO adapter.
I'm not sure if it's the same one.
Let me just pull it up.
The one I'm working on is I follow let me see.
Maybe you want to discuss it, or if you have any update, maybe you want to discuss it. If not, no issue.
One second. Let me. I didn't know about this meeting beforehand, so.
Oh, no issue. No.
And while Lawrence is setting up, like I've attached the YouTube recording one of the Meshery development calls, who we discuss about how to set up and contribute to playwright test in UI intent test. So if anyone wants to work on it or have to check out, do sure to check out that recording. So yeah.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So the one I'm working on is this one. I'm not sure if it's the same one in the meeting minutes, but
Yes.
um,
I don't think so. It is same. I think this is a different one. And
so
were you able to, were you able to raise a PR, or were you able to identify what the issue is coming, or that issue is already fixed?
I'm still working on it.
Okay. Okay.
So I follow how to pronounce his name.
Pranav.
Pranav instruction,
Okay.
and they basically tell me to replace this deploy.yaml file, and this is the discussing thread, but I'm not sure if I'm doing things correctly, so I asked him like 2 days ago, but I haven't.
Can you scroll up a little bit? I can see what he's suggesting. Yeah, just share
which one?
Yeah, just a second. Doesn't follow the measurement. Okay, I think it's a kind of a similar issue. I'm not sure if it is different or not, because the issue is the workflow is failing because they are using the old Meshery design, which is based on OAM, which we don't support anymore. And that's why I think the suggestion is to, instead of using old design, to use the updated one. So if we can update these pattern files based on the Meshery design schema, then we should be able to, yeah. So I think what Pranav is suggesting is that instead of using the old design in the workflow, we should use the new updated design that Meshery support. So what Meshery design schema is, I can share the screen again.
Okay.
So if you go inside the Meshery schemas. This repository contains all the schema and the construct that Meshery supports, and is specifically created to ensure that every project that Meshery have follows the same version of the schema. So if you go inside the schema and the construct, there are multiple versions of the schemas are present right now. And if you go inside the component and design, so what Pranav is suggesting that the current design that Meshery supports follow this schema, right? However, the design that is present in the workflow is older version of this schema, which doesn't follow this format. That's why that issue is coming. So he's suggesting instead of using the old design, we should use a design which follow this schema. So if you go inside the error, you will see that the issue is coming. I think this is not the same issue. This is a different issue, but yeah. I think that way you will be able to solve the issue. So wherever that the is like the design is, you can just remove that design and you can update that design with the new one. So you can go to the Meshery and use any design which is, I think, present in the catalog. So if you are not aware of that, you can go, if I have running instance of playground. Okay. So if I click on catalog, you will find in playground, you will find this catalog section where you will see that all the newer designs right now, which follows the updated schema that Pranav is talking about. I hope this helps you to figure things out, and I still can miss something. So just ensure that uh, uh, I might be missing some context in case I can be wrong. But if I am able to understand the issue, this will help you to fix the issue quickly.
Yeah, Pranav asked me to like go to this canvas to search for. The issue is about the Selenium like component. He asked me to search for the Selenium component and export it, and just replace the
Yeah.
deploy the YAML file with the
Yeah. So
and I
I
searched.
think
Yeah, go ahead.
yes, you can search. That's what I'm trying to say is just you can search the Cilium component from here. Once you find it, I think my playground is running slow. Once you find it, you can just drag and drop on the canvas. And after that, you will have a new design created over here. You can click on this and export in, I think, design file or manifest, whichever is required. Then it should work.
But when I search for Cilium, there are like multiple different ones. So any one of these work?
Yeah, it should work. I think I'm not sure if Mycelium is by default is like is will be present over here, or you need to run a Mycelium adapter. So
I guess you have to run the CDM adapter. Like, are you running the CDM
Yeah.
adapter? So that should be.
I have to. Yeah, you have to run this locally, and
Yeah.
I think Cilium. I think you have to ingest the Cilium things. So for that, yeah. So from here, I think you can just clone it and quickly run this. It's very a simple process. Like once you clone it, just run a command make. That's all that you need to do. And once the Cilium is up and running, Meshery will automatically connect with Cilium, and you will be able to find Cilium in the play in the local like local server of the Meshery.
Yeah, I sent like when I type Cilium, I found like there are like multiple components. I sent it in the chat.
Okay.
So any one of these work.
I might not be aware of that. Maybe Pranav can help on this. So hopefully you can try. You can give a try if that works. Otherwise, there's other option that I said that you can run the Cinema adapter. So hopefully
You can ask in
others.
discussion forum, Lawrence. So if someone might be aware, so he can like make you like write you up if it working or not.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool. Sounds good.
yeah.
I'll do that. Thank you. It's really helpful.
Thanks for sharing the update. If anyone have other updates, please let me know. I think that's all. We already discussed other topics. So if not, we can wrap up our today's call.
Hello, Yash.
Yeah, Ashish.
So I have a small doubt about the org command. Can I discuss? I'll just take 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
So let me share my screen. So as we discussed that, you said me that I should not declare this org struct here, right?
Mhm.
But the response that it returns is a JSON response. So it's not a pure Golang slice. So I was just going to
Mhm.
ask you if
Mhm.
this implementation is right or wrong, so I can proceed. So can
Yeah.
you confirm is it right or wrong?
Actually, the issue with this approach is that you are redeclaring the struct which we don't need. We already have this struct. So what you can do is go to inside the models directory in the Meshery. And in that models directory, you will find the organization.go file. Hopefully, you will find that. And inside that, you will find a struct called org page. So the struct that org page is similar to the JSON response that you will receive from the server. So instead of redeclaring that, you can use that. Now
Okay,
there
so
is one.
org page. I did not know about org page. Thanks.
Yeah, so you can reuse that. However, the issue is still persists. There is one more issue that as we are moving to being a schema driven, we don't want you to use that struct
Okay.
um, from the Meshery server itself because we are moving to Meshery schemas. So you will ideally you will find that org struct automatically generated in the Meshery schemas repo. But I think except org, other resources are already exported, but org is not exported, so you will not be able to use it. So if I share my screen,
Okay. Yes. You can.
so if you go in the Meshery schemas repo, we generate this as a package so that you can use that inside the Meshery server. We are already doing it with in the Meshery in the environment handlers. So if you go inside the server and you check out the environment handlers, you will find that the struct that we are using is not from the Meshery, is from this particular package. And if you go inside the V1 Vita 1, you will find multiple models for patterns and for connection. These are the structs which are defined here. From this package, you will use inside the Meshery, but these are auto-generated structs and we generate from the schema that we have in this Meshery. So we have V1 Vita 1 schema, and on the basis of that, we have Open API schema. On the basis of that, we automatically generate these struct over here.
Okay.
So yeah. So the
So,
ideal thing is you should use the organization from here, but as they are not present, first we need to add the schema for organization, then we need to auto generate the organization struct so that you can use them in the Meshery. Um,
all right. So still, still, I still have some doubts. Okay. So where? So from here, I have to use that struct, right? Organization, but it's not here.
yeah, it's not right now present. We need to add it and we need to generate the struct from the schema.
Okay, so what should I do now? How can I proceed?
Good question. So what should you do? Well, you can do one thing. One is you resolve all the other requested changes that have been made, and you can use the existing org page struct that is present inside the Meshery. Then I'll raise an issue to add open API schema for organization, and we can generate a struct. So we can then later on decide before merging that if we want to use the struct from here or not, or we will directly merge that and then you can reiterate on it. So, but before that, till just merge all the requested changes, then
Okay.
we'll look on this. Okay. I hope this helps.
So yeah, thanks a lot. Yash.
Yep.
That's all I wanted to discuss. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, like do we writing any like update any command or write any command we mention anywhere like in Meshery docs somewhere?
Yeah. So whenever I think he already updated documentation
Okay.
in his PR. So we have discussed all of our agenda items. And is there any other question that we should discuss as we have 10 more minutes, 12 more minutes left? We can discuss any question if you have. Otherwise, we can wrap up our today's call. Okay, no issue. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. I hope you are having a good time. And if you have any question later on after the meeting, please let me know. You can ping anyone or any maintainer related to CI/CD meeting. We will have next meeting after 2 weeks. I think this meeting is usually held on every like bi-weekly. So after 1 week, next week we will not have this meeting. Instead of next week, we will have this meeting. So till then, if you have any agenda items, or you can add it over here. And I hope you have a good time and enjoy your new year. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Hope to see you soon again. Bye.
Just do meeting for all.
Yeah, sure.